All right, well, thank you all for being here. We're going to have a little bit of different meetup today. I think I might have already mentioned it to everybody. But Alissa, everybody I think knows her. Alissa Tillman. This last AthensGATV Meetup was about giving her the chance to bring in some students that you worked with or I don't know, like, explore that more than we have with the other events, because most of those were adults speaking on to different topics of things that they're doing. So I really appreciate you taking over this week, or this month, I should say.
I didn't do that great of a job. I brought nobody, so shout out to everyone.
It's okay. You know, like we were talking earlier, this is, you know, just getting started. So like we'll keep this going, you know, after FS at some point, and we'll see where we can go with it. But thank you so much. So, Alissa.
Wow, well, I'm very excited to be here. Hi, everyone. Welcome. If you're on the stream, hey, from the past. You're in the future now. That's pretty cool. Well, I'm very excited. I'm here with Lina. I'm gonna pass the kind of spotlight over to you, and you just kind of share with us something that you want us to know about you. I know earlier you said you like art, so maybe you could just tell us your name, the grade you're in, and then something that inspires you, something that you like to do.
Is this my work?
It does, yeah.
How close am I putting my knees?
As close as you want. Let's go.
This is my kid also.
Okay, I feel like it's not on very much.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Closer to your face.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, well,
We'll start with your name. What's your name?
I always like saying that. Lina, I think you can. I think you can go from there. But
Okay.
yeah, I'm 12, and I'm in the 6th grade, going to 7th grade. I heard about a kid who wasn't going to 7th grade, and I could tell he's stupid. But anyway, I'm roasting him. Okay, I'm roasting him. And his friend was like, I heard his friend say, he's like, bro, you gotta lock in.
Ooh. That's a good friend, though.
Yeah, I immediately went over to my friend. I was like this guy, he's not passing the grade. Oh.
Yeah. It happens. You know, sometimes in life we fall short, and maybe that's part of it. I don't know. What do you think? Like when you're kind of feeling down, what helps you kind of stay going and participating in this whole thing, life?
I don't actually know. I need to create like a physical list of stuff that keeps me going. Or I said my doggy.
That's a good one.
She got her hairs all over me while I was on the couch, but it's okay. And I don't know. I just like stuff. It's cool.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you. Well, I'd like to know, today we're talking about social media a little bit, but I really wanted to kind of get into the mind of the youth and see what matters to the youth right now, what is important, and kind of what your vision is for the future if you were the creator of it. So first, what is your favorite thing about life right now?
Oh, that's really hard. I don't like it. Life sucks, so I don't have much. But I guess it's just that I don't have to be in school right now, and I can do what I want and chill around if no one telling me to shut up. And if they do, I'll get mad and just be like, I forgot what my quote was. If someone told me to shut up, I would say, I hope you have explosive diarrhea Taco Bell style. I get it.
So you futuristic people on the line right now, if you ever tell her to shut up, just know that you will be having massively diarrhea Taco Bell style, so watch out.
Are you recording this? Taco Bell is not real Mexican, it sucks.
And I second that.
Well, I have a friend at school who's Hispanic, and she told me that, and I believe it, so.
Yeah.
It's not like I like Taco Bell anyway.
No? Not even the Nacho Bel Grande?
Oh, you.
Okay, what's your favorite food? You can have anything in the world.
Sushi, it's the Japanese thing. It's good, it's good.
Love that. Okay.
I was making weird noises one day, and Daddy told me I was listening to too much Japanese. Like, what if I want to watch my favorite show in the Japanese dub, like the original? Like, what if I want to?
Yeah.
Like, don't judge me.
You're trying to expand your language, right?
Not that much. I just think it sounds cool.
Yeah. Can you give us a little taste into what's a Japanese sound that you like?
No.
No.
I can't really do that.
Any cartoon sounds you like?
Not really. I make my own noises.
Can we hear one?
Oh my god, I don't know.
Okay, so tell us, as a young person, what's some challenges that you face?
Definitely mental health.
Oh, wow.
Mine was bad like a lot of months ago, but I'm better now, trust.
Well, we love that. We love that for you. Raise your hand if you've ever struggled with any mental health problems.
Today?
Yeah, today, yeah, exactly. So you're definitely not alone in that boat.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So how did you kind of overcome those past few months?
It's kind of weird, but I have this alter ego in my mind. It's like telling me the consequences if I do something bad, and, you know, like to myself or whatever, and it just makes me not to do it at all. So it's good. Like, I don't know. It's just like maybe it's my medicine that created it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I went to work and I thought it's like, no, you stupid, don't do that. And I'm like, okay, fine. And you're like, go lie in bed and do something you like sleep, bro. You do that.
Yes. So it sounds like you got an alter ego and they're trying to protect you.
Yeah, I'm I vibe with it sometimes.
Oh yeah. No, I get that. My alter ego sometimes is super sassy. Sometimes she like bullies me. Have you ever had that happen to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that sometimes.
Yeah, I also have like a little bit of low self-esteem sometimes on some stuff, and like I was like, my mom and Husky was like, I did like a singing clip for him, and he's like, your voice is so soothing, and I'm like, thank you, best compliment ever about my voice. I'm not insecure now. Like, I really like that. It was very nice.
Yeah, that is a very nice compliment. What else do you like about yourself?
I need to hold this closer. The fact that I'm weird and I don't let anybody, like, you know, someone who, like, if someone doesn't like me or whatever, then I don't like you either. Can I hold a bird?
Do it.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna go on people who don't like me. I don't care if you don't like me, but sometimes I do care because I get a little bit angry if you don't like me.
Yes, that's so normal. But I love that you have this confidence about
I
yourself.
was telling my friend from school, and I was like, I hate these boys or whatever, and I was like dissing on them, and she was like, ignore them. I'm like, it's hard. They're so annoying.
Mm. Yeah, how do you shut up the noise, like when they're being irritated?
I was talking to my friend, and kind of, and if they're trying to get my attention, I just don't. Well, I try not to, like. And then she's like, if you don't say nothing to them, they'll eventually get bored. And I'm like, that's right, but I can't do that all the time because they're really annoying.
Mm-hmm. That's the little sound that my phone likes to make sometimes. It's like a little buzzing bee.
There's your noises.
I'm making very weird noises.
Yeah. Sometimes weird noises are needed. I think weirdness is needed more.
Maybe my vocal cords are like, actually, I didn't like that, so stop. I'm like, no, I can't stop. I actually like doing that. It's fun. Or like,
You like the sound of your voice.
I guess
Yeah. What's your favorite word?
let's just say it's a little bit inappropriate, so. Is that okay though?
I don't know, is it? Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I have multiple, but it's mostly bad words. There's one that's like hoe, and then there's one that's like, you can say it's a gardening tool, but it's not for me. I don't know.
It really is. It's so funny that you say that, Lina. There's a flower shop here in town that says,
It's Flowerland, right?
yes.
I
Do you know what it
mean-
says?
Yes, I've seen the sign that's something like, It's like it's spring and it's time to dig up some hoes or whatever. It's so funny.
It's so funny. It says it's spring, grab a hoe. Plowing, we gotta plant some flowers. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good word.
Yeah, that's funny, but also the body part, poussé. Let's just say poussé. It's kind of funny. It's a funny word. I think it's funny.
I think it's pretty funny too. What do you wish more adults knew about teens or just your generation?
Literally, like, it's mental health, and and just, they need to know about mental health. Like, and some teachers, like, they push their students way too far. Like stop. You need to slow down. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But I think it's very important, Yeah, in my school, they were talking about some medical stuff. I was like, do we have to wait till we're older to learn about sex ed? Because it is important, because there's like teens who are getting pregnant because the boys like, oh, push it out fast. Dude, no, it doesn't work like that. So stop being stupid. I feel like when you're older, at least in high school, they're gonna talk about it, and it is important. You may think it's weird, but it's actually important. It's like there's different from. One of my favorite YouTubers was talking about in a video, they're like, there's different from, like, teaching kids about, like, sex and stuff. And telling your coworker that she has a nice rack. They're so funny, I swear.
It is funny because it's so interesting, like, humans, unless you get told what's appropriate and what's not, sometimes humans just have, like, no filter, and you get into these weird spaces where it's like,
I've literally seen some diabolical people on TikTok, and it's disgusting.
Yeah. Speaking of TikTok, do you like to create TikTok videos?
Yeah, sometimes it's based off the stuff I like.
Yeah. What inspires you most when it comes to content creation?
I don't know. It's just, I say my favorite game, my favorite show. I don't know. It's just, Netflix doesn't let you take screenshots or stuff, so I don't feel like going on YouTube and just like taking screen recordings. I get why, but it's also kind of stupid because they think we're gonna like. I mean, I get it if the screen recording part, but like the screenshotting, because like it's not like someone's gonna take 1 million screenshots to like and make it into a motion picture of every single frame. Like it's stupid. I don't like that part, but the screen recording.
You'd be surprised. Sometimes humans they shock us. They do
yeah, and some
things
people are like do it on here or whatever, and I'm like, well, it's probably not. That website does not seem safe, and I just want to on Netflix because my daddy pays for everything because I'm broke.
Yeah.
I went from having $100 and I was like, I love this character from my favorite game. I need him now. I need her now. The update came out and I don't have her yet. It's so hard. And I was like, Daddy, I'll swallow my pills if you get me her. And so I got her. I told my friend and she was like, got mad at me. And then I was like, Athica. And I was like, girl, what do you mean F you? Like, I'm literally the only friend you have left. Like, not in a mean way, but both of us. Like, everyone else just left. And I'm here. So.
What does being a friend mean to you?
It means having, oh God, I can't say my THs, don't judge me, guys. It's like the empathy and being compassionate towards people, caring about them, being for them at like times when they're low, at their lowest. And, just being a good friend, being kind and stuff. Yeah. But also like not being rude to them. But if you both joke about each other in a mean way and it doesn't like offend any of you, that's fine. I do that with my friends too. But as long as it's not hurting the other person. If you're like, but if it is hurting the other person, they should like be like, hey, I didn't like what you said, and then you'll be like, oh, sorry,
Yeah.
because it's okay.
Exactly. Communication.
Yeah, communication definitely.
Absolutely.
Don't ghost your friend, but like, I get if you're really busy, that's fine, that's fine. But if you're not and you're just ghosting your friend, then that's kind of stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I struggled with that when I was young. Sometimes I didn't know how to communicate my feelings, so I would kind of be the ghoster of just like, whatever, just never talk to you again. But
I don't ghost my friends, I talk to them and stuff. Like, if they something that made me, if my husband, he said something that made me feel a little bit weird, I'll be like, I don't like that you said that. He's like, I'm sorry, and I'm like, it's fine, I just, it's okay setting boundaries, but sometimes I worry that Rose's gonna be like a little bit upset that I like cause like, you know, I say I don't really like that, and then he feels really bad, he said that, and I'm like, that's fine, you know, like, you know now, or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. There goes that weird sound again. Yeah. Would you say on social media there's a lot of compassion and empathy being given?
You know, I see in some post stories, and that's nice, but then there's other people who just don't care about anything or anyone, and it sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. If there was somebody listening right now that had like nasty comments under their post, do you have any advice to kind of give them?
Yeah, well, if you have nasty comments, you can, like, if there's too many to, like, you could try, like, if you have, like, too many, then you can limit the comments on your post, so you can just, like, I don't know I tried to figure out how to, like, keep some comments in your posts, and other ones, like, maybe just limit it to, like, your friends on TikTok, and one can comment, or just have no commenting at all, but if people are really mean. But if there's only a few mean comments, you could just go and delete them or block the people. If there's, like, one specific person being horrible to you, fuck them, I say. There was someone who was, like, just doing art or whatever, and this one person, their art, they could have been, like, younger than me, I don't know, they're saying horrible crap. I messaged this person, I'm like, are you okay? Because this person, like, really sucks, you know? And they're like, yeah, and I'm like, you should block them. I'll say, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know what to do if they're just making, if the person's making more accounts just to message you. Just try to block all the accounts.
Isn't it kind of interesting how humans go out of their way to talk poo-poo to other humans?
It is. It's really stupid because, you know, we have a limited time on this planet in this life. Like, you're spending that time talking crap about other people. That's just lowly of somebody. That's stupid. That's like
The buzzing bee.
the mosquito in your ear at 3 a.m. There's some people who...
The wind at the back.
Oh my god. My vocal cords are for that.
Hello. Yeah, you know, there's this saying that I said on the episode I was on, but I'm gonna share it with you. The people that are talking shit usually aren't doing shit. And that's why they have all this free time to talk all this nasty stuff under what other people are doing, because they have nothing going on.
If they're old enough to get a job, I like people who, like, they're like, you can post images in TikTok now. Some people have been using that for very nefarious reasons, and please stop. I do not want to see something very inappropriate. It's like that one, you want a macaron? Or whatever, however you say it, trend. No, I do not. Please stop. Because it's literally like a macaron or whatever, but in the middle is a pussy. And then there's this one, no, it's gross. It's gross. Please stop doing that. But like in some images, you know, like the people who are being mean, if they're not doing anything to their life, if they're old enough to get a job, there's gonna be people who are like, gonna have like pictures of job applications. That's kind of funny because like, or just tell a person to get a job because you're wasting your life. Like if you're old enough, you probably should get a job.
Yeah.
I mean, at least try. Like,
That is great advice.
I mean,
I think so. If you can get a job,
if
you
you're trying to get a job,
can't get one. They're hiring.
one, you should go like a college or a university, get more education for something. Just like try to figure out what you want to focus on instead of you shit about people you don't even know their backstory on.
I think that's
I defend a lot of like pro shippers. I know it seems very bad what they do, but you know, they could be doing it for mental health reasons. I see why. But I want to see the best in those people, you know, but I think that they have a degree of responsibility when it comes to like people hating on them. It's mindless cruelty, it's bad, but like, you know, if you're hating on them, you shouldn't do that. You don't know what they've gone through, but also, you know, like, they should like do something about their comments. They have a degree of responsibility and issues, but I defend most of those people, but if they're doing like overly gross stuff, then please get away from me.
Block. Yeah.
Please get away from me, bro.
When we think of mental health, and especially in the social media field, what do you think what should we be seeing more of? Like, what do you think would help people mentally if there was more of blank on social media?
Well, I see a lot of this. There should be videos like encouraging people to encouraging people to stay alive, do whatever. It's just kind of encouragement. It's in compassionate words. I see a lot of it. That's nice. Maybe if you pair it with some cute popular characters, and then the characters saying stuff like you can do it, whatever. I've seen posts like that. It's so cute. If you just if you oh my god, just compassionate, nice stuff.
I love that encouragement. Do you have any encouraging words for our future audience in the camera right now?
You can do this, bro. I know you can, because I went through a very hard time, but you can do this. If you need it, go to therapy. It's not being mean about it. It's there to help you. Maybe get a psychiatrist, but not mine. She kind of came out a little bit. Girl, I'm not going on my sleep schedule. What do you think about that? She low-key made it worse at some point because I was angry about it. So, but I'm good. But you can do this, bro. Just get up, start your day with some take care of yourself. I have an issue with that. I don't really like that, but
Yeah, what's your favorite self-care go-to? Or are you still kind of learning what that is for you?
I know what self-care is, but I forget to do it a lot. I don't like to keep my low self-esteem, but I'm trying, okay?
Yeah.
I'm trying, guys. I don't want to do this.
I know, I totally get that. It's so crazy because it's they both go hand in hand. It's when you feel like crap, the only thing to get you out of it is self-care, is you pouring back into yourself. But then because you feel like crap, it's ugh, I don't want to give to myself. I don't want to look at myself.
That's real, because I'm I don't like myself. I don't deserve this to get self-care or whatever. And I feel like that a lot, and it's kind of sad.
Yeah. What makes you feel like that?
I don't know. It's just sometimes I feel down, and I'm I want to do things I like instead of caring about myself, because just feel like that a lot.
Yeah.
I need some encouragement, bro. I need encouragement.
What are you talking? You can do it. You can do it, bro. Meow. You can do it. Yeah.
No.
You can fucking do it, Lina.
No, I don't like that. It
That's a
reminds
little
me.
aggressive, huh?
What if you were talking about you were going meow, and it reminds me of that one girl in my class, and she was like, ew, ew. Girl, stop. That's so cringe. I'm sorry, but that's big cringe. And then some classmates were like, you can say cringe stuff or whatever, and I'm I mean, it makes me laugh every time I try to do it. But she was literally texting girl, how did you not get kicked out of the class chat? And I was in the class chat. I got kicked out for getting angry at something. I fell down. Sorry, I'm a little bit mentally ill, she says.
Yeah. We all have a little loose screw somewhere.
Yeah,
Some of us just hide it a little better, that's all.
Yeah, I didn't want to be in the class chat anyway. I only wanted numbers of people in my class that I thought were cool. And I do have their numbers. And a little bit, yesterday or today, I was asking, I was how are you? Hello, how are you? Be nice and stuff. And they were I'm good, how are you? Because it's a long break, and I don't want to lose that much touch. So I just want to be checking in a little bit and be how are you doing?
Yeah, connection is everything. Do you think with social media we've lost touch with each other when it comes to connection? Or do you think that it brings us closer?
In some places we've lost connection, because there can be a lot of hatred on the but in other ways, you can stay in touch with people, you can text people and stuff. One of the reasons my grandma got me my phone, because my parents didn't really want me to have a phone. What do you think I would do on a phone? You're not responsible enough. You're right, I'm not, but grandma likes me, so I got one. It's something.
Shout out to grandma.
Yes,
Grandmas are the best. They always have candy too, and good
yeah,
snacks.
she gave me $100 freaking dollars, bro, for my birthday, and I was woman, what? I was so cheap. I was counting, it was a lot of 20s. I was this is $50. And then my dad was that's $100. I was what? I almost left it in the restaurant, but this one lady,
gosh.
and I was thank you, hallelujah. She was you could have left $100 in that restaurant, bro. And I was
she thought it was her lucky day.
No, she did not. She gave it back, obviously.
Well, that was kind.
Obviously, yeah, because and have money in there, bro. It's important. If you see a letter, usually it's like kind of has some money in it or something. It's kind of important. Like, you shouldn't just like steal something.
Yeah, I agree. Lina, how would you define success? What's success mean to you?
Someone who's not very successful, I have an issue with that.
So it's like the opposite of that. Like, what is success? If someone came to you and was like, Lina, am I successful? Like, how would you define?
It's a little bit about getting somewhere in life that you want to be, you know? Like, it's not always just like it's a little bit about like getting a stable job, you know? It's different for different people. It's like it's like different for people. You know, like either for someone it's like, is this like basically success? It's like being successful about a goal. Like someone's like, I wanted to get a stable job that pays well, and I did. And I'm like, good for you. That's very nice. Or if it's just like, maybe it's like wanting a pet and then you got the pet. You know, like,
so achieving something. It sounds
yeah,
like.
it's just achieving something that like was a goal to somebody.
Yeah. What does your future success look like? Like, what's like your dream career, just like dream goal that you have for you?
I do not have one.
Okay, fair. Is there something this summer that's like on your bucket list or goal that you'd be very happy if you got to do or accomplish?
Not really. I just want to do what I want. You know, I just want to chill around. There's not really that much.
Yeah.
When I was at the orthodontist, I said something a little bit concerning, but she asked, what's my future?
What did you say?
No.
We're not going to repeat it.
Maybe I will for this. I was like, maybe I'll be dead, I don't know. That's really bad. And I was like, now thinking back on it, I was like, Jesus!
Yeah. Well, you know what they say. I mean, that's the end goal for all of us, so we'll eventually get there. So no need to rush it.
But when I think about it, like, I know mental health was bad at some point. I don't want to die young. That sucks. That sucks. I got more things to do, you know.
You sure do. You got a long road ahead of you, but a fun road.
I guess. Not for school, no, but like, I'm like, at least my sign wants something to come out. Please see arcade, let them come out. You know, it's my favorite game and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, why am I just like, I want to experience this? Like, if there's ever going to be a Final Destination 7, I want to watch it. It's not even confirmed, but there's some people who are like making like some covers for it. And I'm like, people are like, it's not even confirmed because you can dream all you want.
You really can. And I think that's the cool thing about life is there's always going to be the crappy stuff, but it's like about us finding those pockets of joy where that we can like halfway stand so that it makes it fun.
Someone make a cute little animation where a little chibi person is depressed and then someone else opens a little pocket in their pants and goes, and it's a little like letter where you open it and say, you know, like a bright light with joy, and then they're happy and then they become gay and get married.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you don't have to add that ending, but it'll be super cute, you know?
Yeah. Well, somebody has some creative visions today. Do you think that social media or content creation will play a part in your success?
Maybe, I don't really think so, but maybe. I think about, like, I'm like, I want to draw this and it'll look cute, and then it comes out on paper and it looks really stupid and I can't actually do it. It's kind of sad because, like, your brain is better, like, your brain's like, oh, this animation thing would be so cute, and then you have no idea how to do it. It looks really bad.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks, but.
And that's like the human trick, you know? It's like vision, mentally we see it, but then when we go to do it, sometimes we suck. But that's where the successful people and the non-successful people separate, because who's going to get through the sucky shit? Because you have to keep trying, you have to keep sucking before you're good, right?
I'm sorry, I'm immature. I'm extremely immature.
Well, you have an advantage though, because you're young, and be as immature as you can until you get to the age where there's no more, you're going to be held accountable, and then people are going to be like, oh, you're an adult, so take advantage of the immaturity at last.
You know, because I have my own, and that means I can say it. You know, I'm not as immature to be the person who's like, I'm right and I'll say the N-word. Ew, you nasty boy, he said fuck. No, it's nasty.
Yeah, that immaturity is more of just like,
all my stories are about school, I know, but there's this one girl who, you know, I'm one of those weird people who likes to dance in the line. But I was in the lunch line and I was bored, so it's just like, did a little cute dance, and then, and she looked at me like I murdered someone. And And I'm like, girl, why are you looking at me like that? She's like, because you look, insert R word here, dead. And I was like, excuse me? And I was telling her, like, that's offensive to, like, neurodivergent and disabled people. You're not supposed to say that. And she's like, didn't care. I told the teacher about it. She probably got in trouble, I think. Like, I went again because the teacher forgot, and she probably got in trouble for saying that, but she should have. One of my friends was friends with her, and I was like, why?
What's the nicest thing that anyone's ever told you?
I don't really remember. It's just kind of like he was saying something about he's like, I love you and stuff, you know, like, your voice is so soothing. He's like, you're so pretty and stuff. Like, today I sent a picture of me and my dog, and he was like, 2 cuties in one picture. And I was like, you make me blush, bro. How's a 10-year-old supposed to make me blush?
Yeah. When you look in the mirror, do you blush?
No, not really, but, like, he says very encouraging words, and I'm like, yay.
Yeah. Encouraging words are nice.
Yeah, like, I feel like that he said very encouraging things to me. He's like, I love you so much. And I'm like, I need you more. But, you know.
Yeah. I know, affection with humans is so amazing.
You know, but also, I was in school and I was talking about how, I know I'm online dating, but and people always at school are like, you're online dating? They're probably a 50-year-old man. Ew, no! Not everyone online about
I know, and actually kind of going to that point too, what are some ways that you would encourage young girls and young boys online to stay safe? Because there are some creepos out there. What would you recommend them doing to protect themselves on social media?
Well, if anyone's like, if you you know, maybe like if you ever encounter someone being weird towards you, block them immediately. Yeah, it's easy to just block them. But they could also like try and get like your phone number and all this crap. Maybe like you could try to reach out to something like maybe call the police a little bit on that. But I mean, you can block them and they'll go away.
Yeah.
There's this one girl on TikTok who she's so pretty, but she was like, creepy old men are commenting on my videos again. Like she wanted like cool people to like comment. So I'm like, I'll help out, girl. Yeah. And I was like, you can literally see the old men's like profile pics and they're old. And I'm like, I don't know if she's a minor, but still the age gap is scary. Okay. But like, and I comment, I was like, where your hairline at? Show us where that hairline starts. Don't be shy. Take that beanie off. Show her.
What would you deem cool right now? Like, what's like cool to you?
I mean, whatever you like. It means different things to different people.
What's it mean to you?
Being a nice person and like liking things that you like. Oh my god, I said that 3 times. But
It's like a kindness is cool. I like that.
Well, you know, like, just don't try to copy off other people. Like, be yourself. You know, you can be yourself. If you're a copy of someone else, it's not good to be a copy of someone else.
Yeah.
Because you need to be yourself. So you will find friends and people who love you for who you are instead of who someone else is.
Yeah. Have you ever struggled with people pleasing before?
Not really.
That's
But there definitely are people that have, like, you know, they want to please people because they want to, like, it's kind of, I don't really know how to explain it because I've never dealt with it, but there's, like, a lot of sensitive topics I can, like, understand. Luckily, I've never experienced it.
Yeah.
But, like, people pleasing, it's people who, like, feel guilty and want to be, like, a kind person so bad that they want to, like, please other people no matter what. You know, they do everything for people. They're like, they're overly kind and it affects them.
Yeah, and it's so crazy how you can be too kind sometimes, but you allow people to like step on your boundaries and like walk
Yeah,
over
they
you.
let people like they're like really kind, but then they let people step on them. You can be kind, but you need to be aware of your boundaries and stuff, and you need to be able to, you need to be able to stand up for yourself. And I definitely was taught that. But, I was also taught, don't do it physically. You can do it with words, but, don't cuss at them or nothing.
Exactly.
You're gonna get in trouble.
Still show respect. I know I was gonna ask you, like, how do you go about setting healthy boundaries with people?
If they say something I didn't really feel comfortable with, I'll tell them that I didn't really feel comfortable with that, and be like, don't say things like that. And I was like telling them, I was like, I know we joke about inappropriate stuff all the time, but that just makes me feel a little bit weird. He's like, I'm tired. I'm like, it's fine, of course, just like, let me, like, don't be like, I have boundaries. It's not just like physical boundaries where like, you don't really want people too close to you. It's like, verbal, kind of.
Yes.
You don't really like if you don't like people, like, if, it's like, don't say this to me or whatever, please don't, you just set boundaries for yourself. It's good to do that.
Yeah, I agree. It took me just a few months ago to learn some boundaries.
But what kind of boundaries, if you're want to share?
Yeah, I mean, really time. I think for me it was always time, because growing up I kind of was a people pleaser. I wanted people to like me, but people that I deemed cool or people I wanted to be in their circle, where sometimes I would overdo. So I needed more of my energy than I needed. So
But there's something that my dad told me. He was like, maybe you want to be like these people, but you don't know, you might not know that they're assholes actually. And he was like, even if you're like, if you're in a group and maybe there's like one asshole, you're still an asshole because you're in a group with them. It makes the whole table of boys in my school just all assholes. Some hate. I hate them. They suck. Like, even if you're like, you just become one of them and you don't want to be like that. You got to be careful as you hang around, because if they suck, then don't hang around them, because that makes you suck too. You don't want to be like that.
yeah, I know, it starts to rub off on you. One bad apple really can kill it all.
Yeah. There's this one freaking song called Bad Apple. I don't know, it's like become a trend and I don't even know the song. I'm like, what is this song? I don't want to listen to it. A lot of people, some people are like, can I recommend this song to you? And then I don't want to listen to it because I'm always like, no, I want to listen to, I tried stepping out of my boundaries for like a band, and my dad didn't really like them, but and like, because he liked it, and I was like, well, I'll try. I liked some of the songs, and then boom, they get canceled for something horrific. What do you mean he's a pedo dating an age player? Like, one of them is, and then the other like guy, like both of them aren't safe. It just kind of sucks. Like, I really like this artist, and then they come out a bad person. I used to like, if you know Melanie Martinez, I used to like her a lot. I went to a concert and stuff, but then she turned out to be a bad person. I couldn't actually accept it for a while, so I was constantly trying to defend her on TikTok, but then I just accepted the fact, and I just tried to tell other people, I'm like, I know you love her so much. I know it's hard to accept the fact that she's not a good person. You may have loved her for a while of your life, and you can't really let go, and that's okay, like, but at some point you're gonna need to.
Gotta take the blinders off. Do you have a favorite content creator or a favorite creator right now?
I like YouTubers like just sharing Funky Frog Bait. I watch like almost all of their lives. They go live playing games, like streaming games on like almost every Sunday. Yeah. Sometimes I watch it, sometimes I don't, because maybe I'm not interested in the game a little bit.
Could you ever see yourself being a streamer or a YouTuber?
Probably not really. Maybe, but like not really. I mean, the equipment costs a lot of money. You gotta get like a PC, a monitor, all this stuff, and like make your layout cute if you're like, or it also costs a lot if you want to be like, if you don't want to show your face, if you want to be like this VTuber, it also costs a lot of money to get someone to make a model for you, and then it like copies every move you make and stuff. But that costs a lot of money. It's just about the equipment. It costs a lot of money. Like, it's just a lot, and I don't really know if I want to commit to that. And also, it's about like posting. Like, you have to post at least like regularly at some point. Like, you don't want to like be that one person who, unless you're a person who like posts like a 7-hour long video essay every blue
Yeah.
freaking solar eclipse or something.
I really like your thinking though, Lina, because a lot of people jump into stuff and don't realize the commitment that it takes, and they just think it's gonna be one and done. They bought all this equipment, they're gonna shoot the video, and then it's just gonna go viral, but sometimes it's not even about that. Like even today, it's me, you, 2 mics, and a camera, and this wonderful audience, present and future. And look at us, we're over here shining.
Yeah, but like, you know, you gotta commit a lot to it because like people are like, well, I'll just post this video and it's gonna go viral. No, it's not. It's really hard to get your videos to go viral because it's kind of sad nowadays. Now on TikTok, there's this one, like a few days, there'd be like one day this is trending, and then later they're like, ew, that's gross, that's not trending anymore, that's cringe.
Yeah.
You can't say that when you liked it like a few weeks ago, a few days ago.
Right.
And I remember people saying, they're like, memes used to like circulate around for at least like 6 months, but now they last for a few days. It's kind of stupid now.
I know, our attention span is wild. Before we go on, I kind of wanted to open up the discussion to the audience to see if anybody had any questions for Lina or myself or us both, or just any comments that you'd like to add to what we've been sharing. Yes, Andrew.
I just wanted to say, I'm super proud of Lina for how good she's done with this conversation.
Thank you, bro.
But yeah, but not just that, but because I'm her parent, you know. She's looked at me like 2 or 3 times and was like, I'm not gonna say that. You're doing great, you know.
I don't know,
Yeah.
just austerity, bro.
Look,
You're not gonna let Pooh Bear say something?
do it.
You said hi, Joe.
I did want to ask though, am I cool?
Yeah, because I'm cool because of you and mommy a little bit, but she's not. So in some areas she's not very cool, and that kind of makes me sad. But you know, like some people are not cool to areas that they need to work on, but that's okay. And then like you're cool because you made me cool. You like all that stuff I like, so yeah, no duh.
Okay, just checking in.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that, what is it, 6 months? See how it's going.
Bro.
That's some cool check-ins.
Like I know that I turned into an angsty teen. Like I had a favorite character that was the angsty teen, and I was like, I know I'm gonna turn into her, and then I did. But I'm not gonna. I'm not like I used to like Lucy. I still like her, and I'm not gonna be going around being like, bite me, bro. Like she says, she's very iconic. They came out with some new merch, and I was like, those plushies are $30, but they're actually very good quality.
Oh, but you've been good at like saying funny stuff and insightful stuff. I mean, I don't know how often anyone in this audience gets to listen to someone who's 12 talk about things, but that's kind of the value of this conversation, you know. So I'm glad that you spoke up and just, you know, said what's on your mind.
I mean, in Discord, and they're like 13 plus, and I'll be like, well, I'm 12.9 off. Or I have friends that like, and you know, they're like 13 plus, but I'll let you in because you're my friend. I'm like, thanks, bro.
Well, you're a solid, I mean, when I was 12, I didn't know a quarter of the stuff that you know.
At least I wasn't afraid of Hulk, bro.
Yeah.
He's like a green big bag, but he has an aura. Okay, I'm pretty
Yeah, you mentioned Discord, and that's actually a platform I don't use very much. What are, I would say maybe you and your friends, like what platforms do you like the most? And is there like TikTok used to be mostly for young people. There weren't very many.
Musically though.
Yeah, and it was dancing and things like that. But so like, are there newer platforms popping up that you guys are like, we're gonna go over here to get away from all these 50-year-olds?
Discord isn't really full of 50-year-olds. A lot of people are like, when they see Discord, a lot of videos have warped their mind about it, and they're like thinking it's all about Discord e-kittens and stuff. Like, no, it's really not. There's some gross stuff on there, but you know, you can find like cool servers of people to like the same things you do, and they got like good moderation, so they're not going to be like 50-year-olds coming in because They got moderators and stuff,
Yeah.
most of them.
Damn,
What's
I'm
your favorite
2
platform?
years, man. This is
Probably, I
pretty
like
cool.
TikTok and Discord, they're both cool. I have Nitro, so I can customize all my stuff.
What's Nitro?
It's like it's one of those little, subscription things, but I'll show you, wait. Oh my god, oven break, quit that. I know I haven't played you in a while, because I
Yeah, has anybody heard of Nitro in here?
Well,
I
it's-
pay for it, but
Yeah.
How much does it cost?
Play most of it.
Yeah.
You can make your profile, like, look like this. It comes built.
Oh, cool, okay.
Yeah, like, it makes your stuff look cool, like, you can customize. Like, you know how it can have, like, a gradient background?
Yeah.
It's cool. Like, there's a basic, and then there's, it's just a monthly subscription, but it's not really that much, I don't think.
Okay. Is there anyone from the audience? I kind of have a specific question, but seeing a young 12-year-old when you were 12, what's a message that you would want to have heard that you could share with Lina today to kind of give her a little head start in this next chapter of teens, 13s? Does anybody have anything that they would have liked to hear when they were 12?
But also, don't be like, I had to my daddy. No, don't start that. No.
Take one day at a time.
Yeah.
Take one day at a time.
I don't know. When you were talking earlier about like she was asking you, what do you want to do? What's your career? And you're like, I don't really know right now. Like, I think that's probably normal for that, for when you're young. But I think I guess maybe as an older person thinking about when I was younger, the things I was interested in then, I'm still interested in now, of course. And some of those things I digged in deep on, like me making music and filmmaking and things like that, so that was stuff I was interested in. And so I think, sometimes it's just the things that you're interested in can become careers, that can become what you end up doing,
Yeah, I think so too.
I would advise not flipping the bird in traffic.
You have told me that numerous times.
I know, but you still do it though, and they're gonna want to keep my ass, not yours.
Well, I don't really do it where they can see.
I don't know, man.
I don't do it where they can. Told me there's crazy people with guns and stupid Confederate flags.
There are
I
crazy
hate those people so much. But they might carry a weapon with them, and they might you don't want something to happen to you, so. Because people are very opinionated.
Very true.
I am though. It's my social studies teacher, before I left on my last day, she was talking, she told my dad that I was very opinionated. Yes, I am.
Hey, and what did I say back to her?
I don't remember.
I told her I was proud of you.
Is there anything that you're really passionate about right now?
Maybe art. I like it. It's a way to show emotion, and I have a lot of emotions and stuff.
Yes.
Y'all look squished. Oh my god.
You and the rest of the world. What type of art do you like to make? Is it more drawing, painting, pottery, or just all
I wish I
kinds?
could do pottery, but God, that is so messy.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I know painting is messy enough, and I literally got some paint in my carpet, and I have to cut it out.
I'm not saying nothing. I like the art. It's good.
Yeah.
He's doing these really good
Yeah.
things.
I love
Some of them are really, really, really deep. I showed that one that was the purple flowers or whatever. God, that was.
Yeah. What's your creative process when you're painting?
I don't know. I just don't really start with anything. I just think of something and I just start. Usually it starts with a figure or something usually humanoid. I like drawing humans or stuff.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the characters aren't human, but they look humanoid, I'd say. I'm not very good at drawing monster stuff, but I've tried. It doesn't really look that good, but I start with the head first, and then I do the facial expression, and then the hair, and then, yeah.
Do you have a favorite facial expression?
Oh, it's really, it's just kind of, I don't do facial expressions that much in my art. It has it's the same face syndrome kind of thing. They just have the eyes are usually open unless there's a character that has eyes closed. like, you know, it's just be like, and it's always women, because I can't draw men. I can't with that build, I just can't.
Yeah.
Like, I just do it like, kind of just like neutral expression. Usually it's like a kind of sad face, because like I can draw the lips better. I just can't really do a happy expression that well, so.
Yeah. Well, before we do kind of walk away from this conversation, is there anything that you'd like the audience or just the world to know about you?
What do you think about this?
Hi guys, I'm really
Okay.
don't judge me for being mentally ill. There's a lot of mentally ill people in this world.
If you like stared at me, do I look like I'm a little bit mentally ill? A little bit? Probably not, but you know. And also, I like a lot of weird characters.
I don't know, Cookie's a twink.
No, he's not. I just love him so much, bro. Like, I spent like $40 on this man, bro. There's a lot of characters I like, but also there's like mischaracterization, and I hate it so much. You can't handle complex characters, and you want more complex. Oh yeah, that's my painting. I thought you were about to show.
Wait, that's your paint.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Future
Wait,
people in the camera.
let us see.
I didn't even think that was that good, bro.
Okay. If we were all blind and I had to well, I guess I'm not.
Hold up.
Well, I
Okay.
guess I am if I take my glasses
There's a
off.
there's a later version of the painting that I didn't take a picture of. I like stabbed a hole through the eyes and I painted like red and through it.
Oh my gosh. Think of a figure and dark, like
Let's
woody,
see.
black and brown. And there's just like dark coming out of the eyes. But it's very like abstract in a way.
I don't know, I just like doing like sometimes it's like cute art and then dark because
Yes.
it shows a lot of emotion.
Absolutely.
I forgot to say that I like writing. I actually forgot to say that I like writing.
And you like to write.
Yeah.
What type of writing?
I don't know, it's just mostly ones that show a lot of emotion
Are
and
they like stories, poems, or just?
mostly just like poetry, but it's not any rhyming. I'll try to do rhyming. It's like freestyle poetry and I'm just like writing. It's like I do it a lot to get my emotions out. Some of them are a little bit disturbing, but I wouldn't feel comfortable reading some of them out loud, so.
Yeah, that's really okay. One thing that I really want to say to you, Lina, before we walk away, is that I think giving yourself more credit throughout the journey is going to be key, just because as much as we do joke about mentally ill, of just like self, right? There is definitely an awareness about you that I think sometimes when we think of people who are mentally ill, that awareness isn't there. Where it's like the fact that you're able to identify, hey, there's some dark emotions, there's some heavy stuff that I'm going through, and you can get it out, I think is very powerful. It's going to help you so much. And the fact that you're not scared to go in there definitely shows that you are mentally well more than ill. But this is me just talking to you from conversation. Obviously, I don't know you behind closed doors, but from right now, I just want to let you know that you are very, very intelligent, creative, funny, and just continue to be you, as weird as you possibly can,
I
because
know,
that's
but
what's going to set you apart.
I
And
know, but I like to joke about me being mentally ill. I just still like to joke about that. Like,
yeah, and that's normal. I mean, me and some of my friends, we have pretty dark humor ourselves, but I think that's the beauty in it, is sometimes you have to find ways to make it as light as possible, and if that means joking, then that's your thing.
I've seen a lot of dark humor in like movies, especially Final Destination though. Like there's that one tanning bed scene. It went from the burning tanning bed to like Arctic. That was ill.
Yes.
I mean, that's my burnt potato, please. Like a lot of people, I think, I forgot the name of them. That was pretty funny, but also very dark. Like I've seen it in, I think like Demon Slayer, the show I'm watching right now. It's fire. I love it.
Yeah.
I don't really know though. Like they showed like pretty sad flashbacks, and I was like, chill out, bro. It's TV-14. Chill out. You don't gotta show his dead family again. We already know that part of the plot.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you'd like to share or say before we end?
Oh, I forgot to say I'm an atheist.
Oh.
Yeah, I just don't, you know. And I wish I could talk about a little bit about my journey of becoming one. My mommy told me very disturbing things about how Jesus died because I asked, and it made me like I scared of looking at crosses because I would think about it. And also, she told me about like I asked about like the guillotine, and she told me about decapitation stuff. I have a very weird like peculiar liking to like medieval torture. Don't think I'm weird. Please don't. I don't know.
At this point, Lina, I think we've crossed that bridge.
Yeah.
It's okay though.
We love you because you're
It's
weird.
very different, and people used to be so crappy to people. It's kind of sad, but you know, like, you can, like, is it a thing to laugh about? Because, like, these people are, like, talking about the guillotine being the most humane thing that they've ever, like, made. Like, you can tell. Y'all used to boil people alive, and their sound would come out of the boil because of the breaking or whatever. There's just a lot of crap, and people are like, this was the most humane thing you could have made. It's really not, but I mean, it's more effective than doing manual. You can tell that this guy was this poor woman. It took 11 strikes to die, like, or to be fully decapitated. But she probably died by the third one, so it's like that this guy really sucked at it. Like, do you just hate her or what?
It's a strong woman though.
Margaret Cole, girl.
Margaret Cole.
Once she asked me, she's like, am I weird for being curious about this? And I was like, no, you're weird for admitting it. Everyone's curious about it.
I mean, I asked my friends about it, and they're like, no, and I'm like, you sure? Like, most people are like interested in like Andalus. I think she's cool. I'm interested in that, and like all this other stuff, and I'm just like, no, I've never seen it. But I mean, you know, I wanna, why not? Why not study?
Exactly. You know.
There's like a medieval torture museum somewhere, and I would wish when I grow up, if I want to go to it, I want to, because you know, there's this one person making a joking video. They're like about like how they used to do like salons and stuff. It said it's just medieval torture stuff. It's just oh bro, it's like dark humor. I like dark humor, but don't like sometimes when it's too dark, I'd be like, okay, that's too much.
Time to go. Yeah, we need a little healthy balance. And, you know, that goes back to we all are aware of what happens at the end of this wonderful journey. So it's definitely not something to shy away from. And I think the more we talk about it, the less heavy it can feel.
Do I still think about what's going to be on my tombstone? Yeah. I don't think I would want to be cremated. Like, I don't want my body to be burned up. It's kind of rude, like, you know. I know I'm 12, I shouldn't be thinking about it, but, you know, maybe I'm not trying to be like, I'm not going to do suicide. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when I die, you know, I'm talking about that, like, I don't want to cremate it because, you know, I don't want my body to be burned up. It's so, cute. And then maybe I will, because at that point I'll be like, hopefully I'll be an old grandma.
Yeah. I'm like 98 maybe.
Well, I hope so.
108.
Daddy's like, I want to like be in my 100s. I'm like, I hope so, bro.
Yeah.
One of my reasons I'm still here.
I love that. Well, audience, is there any last words from anybody or any comments or questions that anybody would like to share?
I want to say thank you for putting this together.
Yeah.
I've never been to anything like it.
This was fun. I like having conversation with the person.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I'm like that too.
Sometimes I'm not trying to be sexist, but I'm just saying, like,
Girls are cool. We roll.
yeah,
Men are amazing as well.
Yeah,
But
no.
girls are pretty cool. Like, I think we're the coolest.
yeah, because we got the blue and you don't.
Yeah, there you go, right? Well, I just want to say thank you to CreativeSpace, JOKERJOKERtv, AthensGATV, Mugs, everybody in the audience right now, and really a special thank you to Lina, because without her, this conversation would be boring.
It would be,
And
actually, because I'm
I wouldn't really know what to say, but
yeah, I love Shadow of Mordor. It was, yeah, but it's like, they're like, but mine is longer. No, it looks like a long mushroom. Are you kidding me? No.
she's a gem. I mean, I've had a lot of fun with you. Like Andrew said, I've never even experienced anything like this. So if there's any youth out there who is like, yo, I'm thinking about podcasting, I'm thinking about sharing my voice,
Oh,
no matter
also-
what age you are.
Something to not look up on TikTok is magic cross piercing, because you're gonna get flushed. because apparently Wikipedia is like, I'm gonna come on TikTok and flash people. Like, don't look that up, bro. You're gonna be 5 foot a day. No one wants to see
Don't
that.
look at that. No, but you will get gems. No matter what age you are, you have gems to share, you have a story to share, you have humor to share. So I encourage you all to get out there and share your story, share your message. And until the next meetup, you take care and don't forget to hug yourself and love yourself, because people that are talking shit ain't doing shit. Lina, any last words?
Be yourself. Don't be a copy of anyone else, because that's not good. You know, be yourself, take care of yourself. I know it's hard, but you can do it. Just like maybe put on, maybe you can put on like maybe your favorite YouTuber can go. You can like get some motivation to like get up and start the day. But yeah, you know, get up and start the day, bro. Don't stop lying in bed. As I say, as I was lying in bed. Yeah.
Sometimes those really best motivators come from
Yeah.
the ones lying in bed saying get up at 4 a.m., take a cold shower, get to it, right?
Dude, 4 a.m. I got up at like that's 2 hours earlier than I got up at like school. Like I didn't just get up that early. Plus, I only take showers at night, okay? And I take warm ones. Cold ones, like I don't really like it, bro. I don't want to be shivering. I'm trying to clean this all. It kind of sucks.
Me neither.
No.
All right. Well,